Hello, friends. Welcome back to more of my sports predictions. So, like I promised, today we're going to cover NFL games. I got 5 games for choose. So, before I begin, let's first review the previous round. So, Browns versus Vikings. I told you that Vikings were going to win. That's exactly what they did. Ravens against Texans, the parlay game we lost. Texans actually won the game. Another loss, the Dolphins, very big upset. The Panthers ended up winning. Then we get Colts winning against the Raiders, the Saints also winning against the Giants, the Jets lost against the Cowboys, and finally another upset. The Eagles lost against Broncos. So normal round, 4 out of 7, just barely, basically in half of accuracy. Now let's take a look at these new rounds. So we got Jets versus Broncos, and I believe Broncos will win this game. If we take a look, we'll see that they are the big favorites. Okay, Jets really have no wins in the last 5 games, and in the season, I believe they don't have any wins in the season. So it's going to be very difficult for them to actually win. Even though Broncos are not really strong in their form, they have lost 2 games. They are much better than the Jets, so that's why I go for the Broncos for this game. Then we get the Ravens against the Rams, and I believe the Rams will win the game. This is a parlay game. So let's take a look at this game and see the stats. So also they are the big favorites. Okay, this game is kind of tight in my predictions. There could be a chance for the Ravens to win this game, but I'm going with what my model basically tells me, and that is that the Rams will win. They do have a stronger performance. Okay, the Ravens have lost 4 games in the season so far, only one against the Browns, whereas the Rams have basically won many of their games, only losing against the Eagles, which was to be expected. I covered that game, and the other game was against the San Francisco 49ers. So I believe the Rams will win this game. Then we get the Panthers against the Cowboys. So I believe the Cowboys will secure a win for this match. If we actually take a look, we'll see that they are the favorites, not by much. Gonna tells me it's going to be an interesting match. The Panthers are really doing really good right now, at least compared to the previous season. They have 2 wins, they have 3 losses, but look at this. They won against the Dolphins, they won against the Falcons, and the Cowboys are not really doing that good. They are basically kind of equal. They only have one less loss. That's because they got a tie on against the Green Bay Packers. So yeah, I believe this game will be won by the Cowboys. They have an edge. Then we get the Colts against the Cardinals. I believe the Colts will win the game. The Colts are doing really well this season, unlike the previous one when I cover many of their games, they actually lost, which was crazy. But right now they are winning left and right, so they are the strong favorites for this match. Also playing at home, only lost against the Rams, but they won against the Raiders, they won against the Titans, they won against the Colts. I mean the Broncos. So very good team overall right now, among the top, the very top in their conference. So yeah, I believe they do have everything to win against the Cardinals. They are really struggling with these 3 consecutive defeats. First against San Francisco, then against Seattle, and then against the Titans. Then we get the final game, which is going to be a parlay game. Jaguars against the Seahawks. I believe Seattle will win this game, and this is going to be, like I said, the second parlay game. So for this match, we can see that it's very, very tight for the odds. I mean, this is one sports book. Maybe another one has different odds, but right there, it's kind of very extremely tight. So there are no clear favorites for this match. You could say maybe the Jaguars because they are playing at home, and they do have a stronger performance than the Seahawks. They have 4 wins, only one loss. Exceptional performance by the Jaguars. Who have thought that this season, at least the start of this season, will be so good for them. They won against Chiefs. I mean, look at this. They won against San Francisco. They also won against the Texans. So strong rivals, strong teams they have defeated. So the only loss against the Bengals, but Seattle, look, they lost against Tampa Bay. They lost against San Francisco. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be very, very tight, very hard. But I believe I'm going with the Seahawks for this match. I believe they will win. So that's basically all 5 games, guys. So take care. I hope you enjoy these picks. Like, share, and subscribe, follow the work, and I'll see you guys next time, next weekend with more picks.